After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
My two Satoshis, I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to the show. I decided to do a quick update video for those who've been wondering where I've been, what I've been up to. Hey, I'm up on all things that's going on in the ecosystem. As you can see, I am on the BRC 20 Unisat wallet marketplace and just kind of taking a look and see what's out there. As far as what I have a little bit of VMPX and I have a little bit of GRLC. If you don't know what those are, catch up what's going on. VMPX is a BRC 20 that Jack launched, I think about a week and a half ago. GRLC is let's just say a fun project that's meant to burn VPMX. Whether or not that's gonna really take off, who knows? But I just wanna give you guys a quick update on what I have going on. Now, like I said, I am over here on the Unisat and I am using it. I don't really see anything that's coming out as far as BRC 20s that are currently being minted right now that I'm interested in. Of course, there's always something. This dogs looks interesting, but anything that was deployed back in March and still hasn't minted out yet is just not something I'm gonna be into. It has to be something that's currently popping, it's kind of hot, and people are kind of jumping on, and I see a little movement going on with it. Any utility is definitely great. Order is still popping, as we already know. You have Oshify, quite a few projects that looks like they may have some utility, but you never know what's going to happen. So let's keep it moving. Now, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold any of these assets. I'm just giving you a quick update of what I have going on and what I'm looking at. Someone asked me what do I think about this and that in my comment section, so I decided to make a video just to kind of give an update of what I'm looking at in the market. Now, over on the Arbitrum side, a couple of projects I am in. I did get an Arbitrum airdrop and I am using some of it currently in Radiant Capital. I'm using the looping feature that they have, which is lending and borrowing, and it actually just keeps the pool balanced as far as what you have in the lend and the borrowing side. I am a small fish, so if you decide to go into something like this, definitely do your own research and don't just ape into anything without knowing what you're getting yourself into. But it is generating me a little bit of passive income, not nothing too major, but it is generating me a little something. I'm also over on the Mux network. And I would say that as far as what I have invested, Mux is paying out better rewards. I would have to say it is paying out better rewards. It is paying out better. As you can see, the APR that I'm currently under is the 42.75. They also have another side where you can use the voting escrow of Mux, VE Mux, for those who don't know what I'm talking about. It's about 35%, so it's not too bad. I'm also over on Plutus DAO. I'm not even connected to that right now, but let me go ahead and bring that up real quick. And I'm over here. This is the smallest bag that I have, but I am actually on this one. Also, I'm just kind of doing a little active staking over here. I am also in Alex. I've been in Stacks. I think I did a video on Stack Swap and Stacks maybe over a year ago. For those who are participating in the Alex pool, as far as the auto stake for Alex, you might want to get over there today and go ahead and migrate or either claim your staked Alex, because it has been locked for like maybe the past week or so, but they are going to a new version, especially with them getting ready to start using the DEX for BRC 20s and for you to be able to buy and sell and participate in a little DeFi with the BRC 20s. So I just came in here today and I noticed that they have it where you can go ahead and migrate or you can claim. As it says here, you recommend to migrate to auto staking V2 as soon as possible. The auto staking V1 is already suspended. It has been suspended. Please note that to claim Alex will be available for a limited time only. So get on over there and go ahead and do that. If you see this video later, I'm not sure if you're too late, you might want to go into the Discord and ask the team what to do if you see this video a week from now and this current screen that you see in front of you is not there. I don't know. I have not up to date on how long this is going to last. I do apologize for that. But this is just a quick video to show you kind of some things that I'm going on. Also, on the Arbitrum side, I did notice that they have what they're calling Arbitrum Orbit, which is allowing you to go ahead and launch layer 3s on top of Arbitrum. Now, I'm going to be doing a little bit more research on that and finding out exactly what all that entails and keeping my eye on that in the background. I might not drop a video on it, but this should just kind of give you guys an overall of some protocols and things I'm looking at. I brought you Thenify. If you've been keeping up with it, the price is going down, but the use case and a lot of the rewards and things that you can get over there has not changed. They've migrated to, I think, a V2. So, I mean, I'm trying to keep you up to date on what I got going on. Now, let me go ahead and double back on the Ordinals because I'm going to go ahead and upload this to Facebook as well. And for those who are not too familiar with this space and what's going on as far as Ordinals and BRC 20s, I want to go ahead and just break this last part down so that those who are, new to this can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So I'm going to break it down in very layman's terms. You have Ordinals, which are, let's just say, NFTs that are on Bitcoin, like the apes of Bitcoin, different things of that. And you can look at ordspace.org and you can see the Ordinals and BRC20. BRC20s, you can look at them as tokens, similar to Ethereum or Uniswap or Aave or any of the tokens that you've heard about that you might see on CoinMarketCap. That's kind of what BRC20s are. And I'm saying kind of because the difference is these are built on the Bitcoin blockchain and they settle on the Bitcoin blockchain. So they're different than the ERC20s or any other tokens you might see out there. But this is just for the layman. Now, as I said before, you can go to ordspace.org and kind of get a look at the market and see what's going on as far as pricing, kind of look at the analysis and kind of get an idea of how many holders, the supply, the floor price, things of that nature. This is the collections as far as the Ordinals. And then you have another tab here for the BRC20s for Ordi, VMPX, like I was talking about at the beginning that Jack launched, Jack Levin of Zen. So that's just to give the layman. Now you also have OrdSpy. You can take a look at the charts and kind of see what's going on as far as that's concerned. And I would want to say for those who are in this space, from what I can see, there's really no reason to FOMO in. I almost FOMO in on the Bitcoin frogs. And good thing I didn't at the time, even though they are doing pretty well, they have fallen pretty far down the list as far as actual volume. Well, volume is going up, but as far as actual price and things of that nature, I'm looking at collections right now. But just give you an idea of there's really no reason to FOMO. You have time, but if you're not in it, you do want to pay attention because there are some pretty good deals out there, and when the bull market comes back, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. Now, you're probably going to see some comments in my comment section of people who are, kind of upset because they're trying to do Bitcoin transactions and they're a little bit more expensive. Hey, that's the price of doing business. Now, as I said before, you have OrdSpy, you have OrdSpace, you also have the Ordinals wallet. This is a great marketplace so that you can pick up BRC. You can look at BRC20s, and you can also look at the different collections, and you can do some extra analysis. You also have OrdX.io. The great thing about this platform is they actually have a drops tab so that you can see what's coming up. If you don't use something like this, then you're kind of relegated to using just Twitter. And we all know how things can get shielded on Twitter, and you can kind of get wrecked because you don't really know what's what. So one last final thing. There are several different wallets that you can use. If you are using something like the Hiro wallet, oh, mine is locked right now. I would say I would only use the Hiro wallet for the Stacks protocol, as far as using Alex, like I spoke about earlier in this video, or actually using the Stacks token. If you want to do some DeFi over on the Stacks protocol, on the actual chain Stacks, I would only use that for that. If you want to use something like the Xverse wallet, you can actually import your Hiro wallet into Xverse and actually use it for your Ordinals and your BRC20s. Now, I kind of separate things, and I use the Xverse for my Ordinals, and I use Unisat for my BRC20s. Everything is locked, and I guess I have it on time lock. But just wanted to, I know I'm speaking fast, and I know I'm going fast, so if you have any questions, you can ask it down below, and I might answer them if I can get to them. I'm working a lot of hours, so that's why I haven't been dropping a lot of videos. But I wanted to pack a lot into this video and give you guys some value. If you like this type of content, hit the like button, the share, and the subscribe. And I will be back in the next video talking about Zen and Pulse Chain and what I see going on with that network and with the launch of Zen over on Pulse Chain. I want to give that a separate video and do that one apart from this one, so I can give it some special attention. So this has been my two Satoshis. I'm your host, Chris, and we're out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine.
Take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how